Put on my head warmer.
Your live hat.
My live hat. Just turn the heat up while
It's
we're.
the sound of warmth.
Haha.
There we go. I got the notification. There we go. Good.
That we're live.
Happy Sunday.
Happy
Yes.
Sunday. Yes.
Got a little confused. Things were a little off kilter this week.
All right, guys. I'm just getting set up still. Do apologize for that. It wasn't a planned live. I just woke up from my nap to go to work this evening.
Yeah, this is not our time slot.
Nope, we should have been on an hour ago. For anybody that's tuning in for the first time, we are normally on at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we jumped into a slot that I knew would be open today. So I'm just scrambling to get set up. All right, I think we should be good. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
I'm glad you found us. Once again, we're not in our time slot, so all right, maybe I can move this more center now.
Maybe it's warm enough now to take off.
Hopefully there we go. Still setting up, like I said, guys. Sorry about that.
Squeeze in. They want to see your face.
Oh, I'll squeeze in. I'll squeeze in. Don't worry. Okay. Whew. I think I still have a little bit of trying to get my eyes to open up still, but woke up just in time to sneak on here. Robbie, thanks for finding us again. I know you had a bit of an idea that I'd be trying to slip into this time spot today, but I almost didn't make it.
Yeah.
Barely heard Cindy checked in on me, and I barely heard the door close. So
hi, Joey.
It worked out.
Yeah, he mentioned wanting to sneak into this spot because it was available, and I didn't know if he set an alarm or not. So I sneaked in. I whispered to him. All I could do was hear his breathing. So I'm like, I'm going to give him just a few more minutes. But he heard me close the door on the way out. So
we have somebody here from Poland. Welcome in.
Welcome.
Noble.
Hi, Noble.
Nice to see everybody.
Yeah.
So from what I've just been kind of watching the chat, and from what I could see, most of you guys got through that storm not too horribly that you were getting in the southern U.S. We were just getting that storm today.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not as bad as I thought it could be. Now we'll see what it's like before I go to work and how many people call in on me. But it's just been falling steady.
Yeah, I don't know how the roads are. Like, we have been home all day, so I don't know how the roads are, but it's been a very fine, steady snow all day.
Hi, Surrender. Nice to see you. Thank you for popping on to see us today.
Carmel and Fords, thanks for joining us.
Hi, Shane. Yes, it's hopefully it won't be too bad. But anyway, we're not getting real bad weather.
No,
just a real steady snow, but it's not even big flakes, but it is accumulating. I was kind of surprised. Like I said, I had a nap for a couple hours and I got out here and I noticed that all the tracks and stuff were gone. So if it keeps up like this,
got something there.
If it keeps up like this, it won't be too bad. Robbie and Sonia got something. Oh yeah, 4+ inches of sleet, and yeah, that sounds like a mess.
Mm-hmm. Especially where you're at.
And now you're sending that crap to us.
I'm sure you're not used to that.
What's up with that, eh? Usually we send you the crap, but no, not today.
Do we?
They think we do. If they get bad weather, they think it came from Canada. Yours, my friend, came from somewhere way below you, I think. It's kind of weird. But the temperatures are what's messing things up, right?
Yeah. Well, at least it wasn't freezing cold today. It was freezing cold, but it wasn't.
Compared to how it has been.
Yeah.
When I left work yesterday, what day is it? I get confused on these off shifts, but I did overtime. Yeah. So I went in Friday night and finished Saturday morning. By the time I got done work Saturday morning, it was minus 36 Celsius, which I think when you start getting that cold, the numbers aren't that different between Fahrenheit and Celsius, but it was darn cold. Minus 36. Let me take a peek here.
And the wind, as we mentioned, is the worst part.
Oh my goodness, my chart doesn't even go to minus 36 Celsius. What the heck?
Wow.
I go from minus 30 to all the way up to 104, because that is our typical, what would be our typical range, not getting down to as cold as it was. Robbie says the cold came from Canada, though.
Of course.
Yeah, you just say it could have been Alaska. You don't know. All right, who else we got here? KG2D. Oh, your name is Lily and you're from Egypt.
Welcome.
Well, thanks for letting us know where you're from and your name. We do appreciate that.
Okay, so it's negative 32.8 according to this.
Okay, so almost minus 33 degrees Fahrenheit was what the temperature was when I left work. And it's supposed to get, actually, the next couple of weeks when I looked ahead, it doesn't really warm up that much for us. All right, let me see. Chat's busy today, which is fantastic. Love that. Yeah, storms coming everywhere, Hugo says. That is so true. Myram. Oh, but I don't know what you're saying, but thank you for joining us. Oh, from France, Hugo. Cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Titeroy 007. Are you guys stoned? No, not stoned. But if I do look out of it, I just get out of bed. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon here, but I have to get ready for work tonight, so I had to jump in bed and try to catch a couple hours sleep and get back up in time to catch a live, to do a live.
It was literally a couple of hours.
Hi, how are you? Max Live. I'm not sure what you're saying, but thank you so much for joining us today. Joseph, thank you for joining us. Definitely hit that thumbs up while you're in here, guys, if you don't mind, and let us know where you're from, as most of you already have, which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's hopping tonight.
Well, Hugo, that's very kind. Just so you know, Hugo, we're not in the USA. A lot of our friends on this chat are, so they do appreciate seeing that. We are in Canada, but we're so close to the USA. A lot of times, you know what? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. If for some reason they invade, I've already got a flag ready to put up. I'm
just gonna switch it as we go.
Because when you're 30 minutes from the border, you don't really have much time to react. No, just kidding. It's all good. Oh, you're in Greece. Wow, very cool. Well. Uganda. Wow. Nice, guys. Nice. Love seeing this. I like this time slot. They get a lot of people from around the world. Very cool.
Yeah, it's a good slot.
And Myram 25, welcome in. Just drinking some coffee, guys. Making sure I get lively and awake here.
I don't know my flags very well, so I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. I'm not 100%. And I don't want to be wrong, so I don't want to insult anybody. Joseph, what's your weather like in Uganda? And what's the weather like in Greece? For IT. And Robbie, what is your weather like today?
Cold for them, I'm sure.
Hervé, I hope I'm saying it right. But anyway, thank you so much.
Hi, thanks for joining us. Turkey.
Okay, I wondered about that. Myram. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm not making a mess of your name, but I wondered about that, but I didn't want to make any assumptions because some people get offended easily, and that's not the goal here. So anyway,
I'm just looking here because I can see it, but I have trouble following over there.
IRM.
You went to Windsor. Cool. Yeah, Windsor's a couple of hours from here, something like that.
Yeah, it's not there's no real straight path for us to go to Windsor, so it's a bit of a drive for us, but we're not, in the grand scheme of things, we're not that far away, like Cindy said. we're only a couple hours. It's probably faster for us to go to Windsor if we go to the USA at Port Huron in Michigan and drive down to Detroit and cross back into Canada that way. It's probably actually faster that way, depending on the border times and things like that.
Robbie, yeah, our snow is like that today too. Just that tiny little flakes that are almost hard to see.
That's exactly what we have on. But they're easy to see. There's so many of them, but it's
It doesn't seem like it would add up though, but it covers our tracks.
Yeah, it's steady enough. Oh, there's some. You got the slippers in there, dear?
No, I'm fine.
You good?
Well, thanks for joining us. I'm
PS3. Welcome in.
Myron.
If she's been to space, I'm jealous because she didn't invite me. But yeah, you know what, Hugo, Niagara Falls is nice, but I guess because again we're so close to it, it's once you see it.
Yeah, we take it for granted.
Yeah, we do. We can be in that area and not even go near it because, for one thing, usually too many people. But and another thing, it's a tourist area, which means they take advantage of you, take all your money. Yeah, I don't like those kind of places. Max Live. Russia Republic of Karelia. I think will be very interesting if you find it on the map. Yeah, you know what? That's cool. But so Russia's huge. We all know Russia's huge. So which part of Russia would I even look in, Max?
Joseph, we do have 4 children. So we homeschool them here and homestead.
Yeah, we have a little homestead here. We're only on 1 acre of property, and we have a bunch of animals and a large garden, and we try to do things the way we want to.
Yeah. Praj, I don't want to ruin the name here. Prajwal Sankad. Thanks for joining us. Sorry, I probably butchered that name, but
Well, God bless you too, Hugo. We do appreciate that. Joseph, I want to be the child.
We're good with 4, Joseph.
Oh yeah, we got enough. Now we got another puppy too. It's Cindy's birthday is in a couple days, and
my birthday present has fur.
Yeah, so we now have 2 cockapoos.
Yeah.
They look nothing like each other. They don't even look like the same kind of dog.
No, but they're so cute and playful together. Thank you, Joy. Yeah, it was such a great present. The gift that keeps on giving.
I wish I was going to be 29.
Yeah, so do I.
All right.
Yeah, she's a sweetie. And we went with the name.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about it.
Yeah.
We did say we were going together.
We had lots of good suggestions that we really considered. But in the end, we went with the name Bailey. And she fits her name nicely. She's adorable.
Oh, on point with that name. Excellent.
Oh, I'm glad.
We are from Ontario, Canada. So we're in the southwestern part of Ontario, because I know it is a large province. And we're very, very close to the U.S. border. Joseph, you're 18 years old. I wish I was 18. Well, maybe not quite. It's a good age.
Yes.
The whole world ahead of you. That's excellent.
It's nice to have people joining from all parts of the world and all different age brackets.
I do enjoy that.
Yeah. Because okay, this week.
Snow, cold.
So cold.
Bitter cold. Struggled a lot this week because if you guys watch our channel, which I hope some of you that are new and just checking us out for the first time, maybe come back and watch some of our videos. Hugo, now I have a 58-year-old and 2 daughters. My wife works, she's a nurse, and me, a bank robber. They work in the supermarket. I can appreciate that. I've actually spent some time. I have worked in a supermarket type setting at one point. It can be a challenging job. Working with the public can be very difficult.
Yes. You had some interesting customers.
Yes, there's always interesting customers. Very kind, Joseph. Very kind. And Hugo with the wavy hands. All right, so the troubles we had this week. Because it was so cold, and some people will some people will say it wasn't that cold. Some people will say it was crazy cold. It was cold enough that around the property we have eight different spots we have to heat water for various animals. And half of them, if not half of them, probably could not keep up because even being heated, the water was still freezing. Maybe not a little bit on the bottom, but of course there'd be such a layer over it that
because of the winds.
Yeah, well, even the stuff inside, like even stuff in the aviaries, actually even in what we used to call the quabbitry, which we have to rename. But even in there, because we don't have all the bodies anymore, so it's actually getting below freezing in there, which it never used to. Not you get the very odd time it would drop below freezing, but for the most part it did not. And unfortunately, it didn't. It's not working out like that now. So, and I don't want to put any heat in there. The last thing I want to do is add another source of something using electricity outside here, because, like I said, eight water heaters is enough.
Yeah, and hopefully we won't have too many more days at negative 36.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, that is the wind chill, guys. Yeah. But even without that, it's getting close to negative 30 without the wind chill, without the feels like, or wind chill, or whatever you want to call it. So it's been getting cold.
Yeah.
So Praj, you're 24 and drowned in work. Running a business isn't easy at all. No, it's not. I've done that too. I've had a couple. Now I just work for somebody else because I'm still in charge. The type of job I have, but at the end of the day, it's almost easier to work for somebody else rather than have the headaches and to deal with all the stuff that goes along with running your own company. Joy, we did not get that much. But we are still getting the storm you guys got. We're just getting it today. So I don't know at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, how much we're going to get here, because it doesn't stop here until about midnight. So I'm praying that the wind stays down, because so far it's an east wind, which of course is the worst. And in our bedroom, I was trying to nap, and our bedroom is the one room in the house that's somehow one of the walls is missing some insulation. I know it is, because it's always the coldest room. And with an east wind, it was 5 degrees colder in our bedroom than every other single room in the house, because I have sensors in all the rooms. And so that's going to be a project, I think, when we get some nice weather. And Cindy and I are going to have to get out of the bedroom for a bit, and I'm going to have to rip some walls open and see what's going on there.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, sounds like a great time, but I'm not building any more barns, so it should work out. So yeah, hopefully if the wind doesn't pick up, the drive won't be too horrible tonight. Yeah,
that is usually the biggest problem, is visibility. And
Fun Sense, welcome from Iran. Welcome in, Fun Sense. Thank you very much for joining us. We do appreciate your support. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys, while you're here.
Yeah.
And if you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button, because we try to come on every Sunday. And next Sunday, for sure, we should be back in our own time slot, which will be an hour earlier, guys. Just for anybody that wants to come back and see us again, we are normally on 1 hour earlier. But there's another channel that are not able to do their live today, and it gave us an opportunity for me to get a little more sleep before I have to go to work tonight.
Praj says here it's like 40 degrees Celsius, goes up to 45. Doesn't that sound nice? Sounds hot, but
wow, yes. Yeah, that, you know what? 40 is it okay? I gotta ask this first. Praj, is it a dry heat or is it a humid heat? Because that can make a world of difference when you're at 40 and 45 degrees. We do get those temperatures. Well, not 45, not normally, but we will get up to 40 degrees here, because our seasons are such extremes. Like our summer is so hot, and our winter is unfortunately so cold. It's a huge range in temperature.
Yeah.
So, but our when we get heat, it's typically very humid, which makes it kind of unbearable. Joseph, how can you advise me, or which helps can I? But you know what? I'm not a good person for advice that way. I think it sounds like yeah, no advice. But but if I remember, you're 18. Yeah, just you know, yeah, just try to live a good life. Dry heat, yeah, okay. I think that would be okay.
That would make all the difference.
Yeah, being surrounded by the lakes, Robbie, it's just so humid, so humid. I remember one time going out to BC and spending a couple weeks there, and then I flew. I didn't drive because for us to go to the west side of Canada is a couple days, and I remember getting off the plane in Toronto and having it hit me like a wall. You know, the temperature wasn't that different, but the humidity was just through the roof. So, yeah, it's just unreal. Hello from Scotland.
Hello,
absolutely
Jeff.
Love it. Jeff's YouTube HQ.
And just accent, hello. We are in Ontario, Canada.
Yes, thanks for joining us, guys. And obviously, Jeff, I'm assuming you must have a YouTube channel. What kind of channel do you have? Out of curiosity, since you're on here, and I'll give you a chance to let everybody else know.
Yeah, and in the meantime, I will give an update on the rabbit situation.
Absolutely.
So we are finally free, I think. Well, we had 3 rabbits, and we updated the officer, and we moved them because we only had 3 rabbits. We moved them to 2 cages that we had that were a little bit taller, and he seemed happy with that update. They have everything else. He's not worried about health or anything. And so he closed the case, and we're done that way. And since then, we also sold one of the 3 rabbits. So we're down to 2.
Yes, so almost done with that ordeal. Well, we are done, but now just got to get rid of the last couple of rabbits that we have. And
that's still our intention.
Yeah, absolutely. Just accent. How does it feel to be still under a monarch? You know what? You wouldn't even know.
No.
Yeah, we do have. We are part of the United Kingdom as far as having a monarchy and things like that. But
I don't think it feels a certain way.
No, they really haven't. I mean, at the end of the day, they still do have influence, but it's still run very autonomously. I don't even know. You know.
It feels more ceremonial.
Yeah, I was gonna say it does seem more ceremonial.
I mean, they might have the power, but
yes, we do have a constitution. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I think the extent of their power right now is they can intervene if something happens in the government where they have where the person in charge or the prime minister would need to be removed or something like that. Like we'd have a governor general, which is somebody that supposedly reports to the monarchy and things like that. It's never since since Canada went off on its own, it's never really.
If they haven't stepped in yet, they're
yeah.
not going to.
No, well, I mean, we'll see. If it come down to maybe potentially, what could happen in a geopolitical situation, who knows?
Self-sustainable.
Well, we try. We try. We still have to go to the store. We still have to go and buy things at the store. It's not that we're that fortunate. Sometimes I think to myself, is it worth the work? To raise chickens, raise things that we end up putting in the freezer.
Yeah, that's on the minus 36 days that we ask ourselves
Right.
that.
Because there's a lot of work and there's a lot of expense to it. But for the most part, the expense has been covered by selling things like eggs. The only thing is, it's hard to know anymore because we've done it for quite some time now, so we don't know what the difference would be in how much we would be spending at the grocery store. Never really tried to figure it out. Like, we don't buy a lot of meat except for red meat, because we don't have enough land to properly raise a cow or something like that. So, we do still buy, some things. It doesn't seem like we get much, and we don't really get much because the cost of groceries is so high. You unload the car with 4 bags of groceries and you spend a couple $100 and you kind of wonder what you got, right? But
yeah, what used to be 2 trips, at least, to and from the car is now easily just 2 hands. Sad.
Yeah.
But we still try to be somewhat self-sustainable.
Yeah, we try.
Our own chickens, like poultry and eggs. And
yeah, we did.
Garden.
We did have the rabbits, which were also part of our menu. But like I said, we've got out of that. But we still have mostly, as far as eating and animals, it's mostly poultry that we now have. It's ducks, geese, turkeys, chickens, quail, pheasants. There's quite a selection that way. But you get into the larger animals, and we have goats, but somebody doesn't want to eat them. But hopefully this year we'll get milk from them. But again, that adds another level of work. But it would be nice not to have to pay for that. Yeah, you know what? I believe it, Robbie.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, because even with this weather, ours go out.
Oh, there's been days they don't.
And I've even moved the food back in. I don't like keeping food inside the coop, but I moved it in just to just to make sure they're eating. Their water is still outside the door though, so they do have to go out for that. But we haven't lost any for a couple of days. I was worried we'd lose more. We ended up losing, I think, in the last week and a half, we did lose 3 chickens. But I don't see anything that's not doing well at the moment, so hopefully that's stopped. Then I guess that anything that was weak to begin with, the weather's kind of done it in.
And they've definitely stopped laying as well as they were.
Oh, yeah.
Even though they were only at half before, now it's
What'd
much
you get
less.
this afternoon?
You know what? I stopped counting, but for the last few days, it's been just over 20. And in the summer, we normally get over 60. We were getting about 30 some until this cold spell hit. So we have egg orders from our customers lined up into mid-February now.
Yeah, that part's crazy, but it's nice to be that people like the eggs so much, because our chickens they're not totally free range, but they're
they'd be classified
free range only because they come and go from the coop. They have large areas that they can roam. We just can't let them totally run free because we do have neighbors that are a little too close, and we live on a highway, and you can always hear the coyotes and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, even free range on your property, you'd have to contain them that way. They'd still have to be contained onto your property.
Yeah.
So it's just the matter of how big the pasture is.
Yeah. So Robbie says, I've been putting Farkas in with the small coop every night. The last couple of nights, I just had to close the door on him. He's in there all day.
And how's Bert doing? Causing trouble?
How's my namesake? Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna have to see.
Yeah, it'd be really nice if they start picking up with the laying soon.
Yeah. The days are starting to get longer, which is nice. We've gotten past that point where things are starting to get a little better. This is Susan. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
Bert was actually out yesterday with a few hens.
Yeah. Brave Bert.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. If there's people in the chat going, what are these guys talking about? It's because the wild huckleberry there down in Arkansas, they have a rooster that they named Bert, and Bert is my name. So I've taken to Bert because I can appreciate I can appreciate the fact that he's got my name. Prej, well, son, thank you so much for joining. We do appreciate that. Excellent. You are our very first channel member.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Wow. I don't even know what to do with that now. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Do appreciate that very, very much. Yes, the wild huckleberry. Check them out, guys. They will be on in 1 hour, like 1 hour and hour and a half.
I was going to say 2, but we're not in our normal slot.
Well, awesome and really cool. Well, thank you so much. That is so very kind.
Robbie, do you know that everyone else in the evening is going to do their lives? I assume.
Now, is today the day that Rebecca's on? As we, oh, there's my pen. Just want to make a note here.
I like this time slot.
Well, it is normally taken, guys. It normally belongs to Hippie Cowye Homestead. Yeah. And unfortunately, Chris has what looks to be a very, very sore hand. And I'm not even sure I know what happened, but wow, it looks very swollen and sore. And I hope he gets better very quickly, because I can't imagine trying to function, especially the way they live, because they're much more off grid, and it's got to be very difficult. So I do hope that they recover, or he recovers, I should say.
Yeah, quickly. Money Pit should be on.
So Robbie's
not Rebecca's week. Okay.
Okay. All right, Robbie. We do appreciate that. Anybody going in that spot, Robbie, that you're aware of, just so we can make that public? We almost need to do a hangout during that time on those off days, just to keep that spot open for someone. Oh, she said she heard it at work. I didn't even realize it was her. My apologies. Wow.
Yeah, we just saw a picture of a hand.
I saw the hand, and I thought, oh, wow. Yeah, no matter what. Wow. That's horrible. Very horrible.
Yeah, that looked terribly painful.
Now I'm curious, what does she do for work that you would do that kind of an injury? That's wow.
No one going in that spot tonight.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll get filled, or Rebecca can take it full time if she wishes. Yeah,
I'm surprised Rebecca hasn't jumped in that opportunity, but it's a lot of work for some people too to make that that commitment every week.
Yeah. A card.
Oh, may have fallen. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I saw that picture. I went, oh my goodness. I couldn't believe how sore that looked. I mean, because there's, it's not like it's not like a part of your body that's got a lot of meat, right? It's just, I'm just picturing the bones and the joint, everything must just ache.
Yeah. And anyway, you always try to use that part of your body. It's not like you can just immobilize it that easily.
So, Praj, you're about to start a
dairy farm. Oh, nice.
Wow.
Oh, goodness. Suggestions. We're not exactly dairy farmers.
No, and the part around here, they're so large. I don't know about where you live, but around here, they're so large. They're very automated. And
very business.
Yeah, like very, very. Oh, they were live at noon. Oh, okay. I guess it was Saturday yesterday. I'm all
Yeah.
messed up with this night shift and overtime stuff, and
Well, that's cool. Is that going to be their new slot? That's cool. Dairy farm wise, I have no
yeah.
suggestions,
What's
but
what is it typically like where you live, Raj? What is a typical layout for a dairy farm there? Is it full automation, or is it? I'm just kind of curious now because that's that's something that it's years ago, and many years ago I worked on a dairy farm when I was a teenager, a young teenager.
probably not as business like then.
Not as business like then. It was still very automated, obviously, but you still had to go in. They would walk in and go eat and stuff, and you had to go to each one. And now I see them because I pass a couple on my way to work, and in the summertime they're nice and wide open, and they even back into the stalls now. Like they back in, and the people are sunken, so that everything is at eye level. You're like or shoulder level. You're not bending under the cow anymore and things like that. It looks very, compared to what I worked in, it looks very, very different.
Mm-hmm. That's great advice, Robbie, to have everything ready before the animals show up. Because it's really hard to do things once
absolutely,
they're there.
Robbie. That is true, Raj. That is one thing. Make sure you're totally ready. And they jumped on because everybody be home watching YouTube. So right.
Good idea.
We use an Android box in our living room at home in the house for to watch YouTube on, and the kids watch a ton of YouTube, and the box was acting up, shutting off randomly, and it was very stressful for our children. Very,
for
very
you.
stressful. Well, for me it was more stressful because I'm like, oh, what the heck is going on? And I was trying to running scans, doing this, doing that, trying to figure out what it was. Turns out that it's kind of weird. I don't think they've had an issue since I shut off the Ethernet and went back to Wi-Fi. So I'm not sure what was glitching in there, but
yeah, that is strange. You would think the other way around, if anything.
well, for losing, the connection, you'd think it should be more stable, but there was something about the Ethernet that was causing it to crash every few minutes. Raj, southern part of India, it comes under farming so there's literally zero tax on anything you earn, and the government is giving out subsidies and insurance to each animal.
That's wonderful.
Wow, that is pretty cool that the government does that, actually.
Yeah, great way to start. All the best on your endeavor, because it sounds like it'll be a very interesting thing to do.
Yeah, southern part of India, so it's quite warm where you are. I'm trying to think because, Raj, I work with a lot of gentlemen, well, and ladies, but a lot of gentlemen from India. And I know it's extremely different depending on which part of the country you live in. Because once again, it's a large country, right? So, yeah, Robbie, that's the same thing I thought of. But it was something that was actually restarting the box itself. Like it would literally shut off the power. So it's kind of bizarre. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What kind of a fantastic opportunity, right, Robbie? Like, I can't imagine that's it. Like one of our governments being so, wow, so helpful, so helpful. I guess I would say, because in my mind, I'm thinking,
allowing you to succeed.
Yeah, like setting you up to succeed like that. That's
wonderful.
No, I imagine it must be difficult, Praj. I mean, there must be. It can't be that easy, or everybody would do it, right? That must be the.
Well, the
case.
work is there. You have to put in a lot of work still.
Right.
But not having the government in the way of success, that's awesome.
Yeah. So very true. I you know what, I think I would believe it. If you're talking about the temperature or the country itself, but from the people I've talked with, the guys that I talk with, it's very different, very, very different. Not just north to south, but even between provinces. I believe you guys call them provinces. I could be wrong. I think that's what they refer to them as. But such extreme differences, even in the language. Your English is very good.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the guys
You're flawless,
that I've
really.
met they do have excellent English skills, but I've met some that struggle, obviously, because some areas they come from are more remote, but well, no, good for you. So how many cattle are you thinking about having, Raj? Like how big of a setup is this going to be?
Yeah, and also, how soon are you starting? I know you said it was coming up, but is everything underway already? Like, cows ordered? Is this also just you doing it, or is it a partnership?
Yeah, is
Sounds like
the family involved, or? It's still very cool that the government will allow so much and do so much.
Yeah, it makes dreams possible.
Yeah, yeah. Ours is too busy telling us our rabbit cages aren't big enough.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Ours is the opposite.
Yeah, everything they can do not to, so you don't succeed, so it costs you too much.
Yeah. Rules just for the sake of rules.
Yeah, creating a job for somebody else. I guess that's why it's more of a socialist type style. Everybody works for the government.
They're not paid like government workers, though.
Yeah. So, no, that's the thing. Even if everyone does it, there's no competition because the population is so massive. Yes, that is so true.
That's awesome.
Consumption is large. Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, we'd love to continue hearing how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Do you have a YouTube channel as well?
Throw more work on.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm only curious because I do see he has a. I can't quite see it from here, but until I get a chance to make it bigger, used to. Okay, I wondered with the picture, I couldn't make it out, but I wasn't sure. I'll have to look at it after. It's a little bit too small on the chat right now. Very cool.
Very.
And Kit.
Hello.
Welcome in.
Thanks for joining us.
Gaming logo. See, now my kids would totally get that. They think they're going to have gaming channels.
That's their plan when they're allowed to. And some of those gaming guys make a ton of money on YouTube, so they want to give it a go.
And there's some on there, they watch, they act like retards, and I don't like that word. Oh, that's not I guess that's not a nice word. They act very silly. It's beyond silly, yeah. Beyond silly, and they make a lot of money, and I don't understand why anybody watches them.
They are geniuses because they make millions acting that way.
Yeah. I guess I would act that way too if I thought I could get that kind of money.
It's a brand.
Just accent. We have a parliamentary system.
Yeah.
It's very much like the British.
Yes, immaturely is right.
That's the word, Robbie. Thank you for making it politically correct for me. I know it wasn't nice what I said. Agent of CIA. Wow. No. Do you think so?
I don't see it, but
no, not this guy. I don't
know any CIA agents.
Not this guy, but I don't know if it's a compliment. Thank you, Raj. I run a business involving manufacturing of roofing sheets, cement bricks for construction. So hopefully, I get to start a dairy farm soon as possible. I always wanted to.
Very nice.
Okay, so now I'm curious. Are you still going to be doing all of that?
Wow.
And a dairy farm?
Yeah.
How old are you, Praj? Can I ask, if you don't mind? Just sort of curious because it sounds like you're very responsible and very busy.
And it sounds like those businesses could come in handy in the dairy farm too.
Robbie's not very good at being politically correct, but I can try. I need to try harder, Robbie.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, Cindy tries to keep me in line. Praj is 24. Wow, man, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Very, very put together.
So you'll be able to use your know-how and maybe some discounts on materials to put together barns and stuff like that, perhaps.
Yeah, I guess you'd be able to. Are you building your own farm then, or is this going to be? There's the farm going to already be there?
That's awesome.
Very, very cool. So, Ankit, special focus major in Indian Army.
Wow.
Where are you stationed? Just curious. Okay, don't tell me where because I'm not going to know. But which part of India, which border are you along, or are you close to, or are you not deployed right now? I know there's usually a lot of activity, I think, along the India and China border, but hopefully not much going on. I hope.
Yeah, or are you allowed to say?
Yes, I guess there is that too.
Yeah.
If you can't say, that's fine. But where have you spent most of your time? Pakistan border. Okay. Yeah.
Stay safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay safe. Oh, yeah. Well,
that's a good goal.
A good goal. Now, okay, so Praj, do you consider the dairy farm retirement, or do you mean like after the dairy farm?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be more of a work for yourself type retirement because I'm sure it's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But maybe he means from the manufacturing world.
Yeah.
Aiden, Scary Special Forces India.
Thanks for joining us, Aiden.
Yes, thanks for joining us.
I'm just now seeing the name unless I missed it earlier.
Yeah, I didn't see that earlier, but I apologize. I do not know much about the Indian forces. I just know I've seen, some of the news and stuff once in a while where things are going on at certain borders. But oh, you're answering someone. Oh, I did not see that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I still don't see it.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to catch all of this. Anyway.
Yeah.
All very interesting, guys.
John, welcome in.
Hi, John.
I don't know. I never gave birth, but
worthwhile.
It couldn't have been too bad. She did it 4 times, so
yeah. Well, I wouldn't say not too bad, but worthwhile.
She kept doing it. Kept wanting more.
Hi, Donald and Lisa. Thanks
Donald,
for joining
Lisa,
us.
welcome in. Once again, as you see, we're not in our usual spot.
Yeah.
Worked out better for your nap and mine.
Donald needs a nap.
Well, he gets up super early.
Yeah.
I just have to stay up all night. That's my problem.
Yeah. You'll both be awake at 3 a.m.
Running a manufacturing plant is taking a toll on physical health. I often work 12, 13 hours. Yeah, I totally believe that.
Yeah. Sure, it'll be a lot more healthy to be farming.
Farming, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even not to be stuck inside of a manufacturing facility.
Mm-hmm.
That's my plan too. I work in manufacturing as well, Praj. So eventually, hopefully not have to go in.
Hello, Scotty.
Okay, Ankit, I didn't realize that was a question. Sorry. Thank you for clarifying.
+20 inches of snow. Whoa.
Yeah, Scotty, welcome in. How did I end up in Canada? Wow, man, you keep that stuff where you are.
Yeah, we're not getting that.
No, the most I've seen this year is 14 inches in one shot, but that went away. Yuki, don't know what's going on here, but I'm walking around advising people to play a game called I'm not a gamer, bud, but
yeah, no time for games. Sorry.
no,
That'd be nice though.
yeah, yeah. I'm a poor loser, so I don't play games.
There is that. He's
I
very
started playing.
competitive.
Well, I started playing some games with the kids though.
Yeah.
Raj, by the way, you guys are go on bike rides or more comfortable with cars? We
Car
are,
travel here.
yeah, more car travel because we don't have, like, obviously we don't have India's population. So for us we could do bike rides, but we live on like a highway. So it'd be like, taking a chance.
Yeah. And it'd
So,
be just bike riding for fun, not
yeah.
the way we travel.
No, when I lived in town, I used to like to bike and walk and things like that, do that. But out here, not so much.
Let's see.
Hey, Bar, I've seen that name before. It's 1:48 a.m. That's right. Yeah, Moscow. I think you've been on our chats before.
Well,
It's
thanks for
morning
joining us.
where you are. I'm listening to you for a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Totally understand.
it's afternoon here. It's almost 6 o'clock in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
But I will be up at 2 a.m. our time. I have to go to work tonight, and I will be up until sometime around 8 o'clock tomorrow morning when you're in your normal time again. But thank you for popping in, because I know I've seen your name.
Yeah.
Alpha Sonic, welcome in. You're just kind of looking by the looks of it there.
Hello, Stacy. Thanks for joining us. I don't know why I have trouble following on there.
Yeah, well, it's maybe the angle, like you said.
Maybe.
It's a curved monitor, guys, and Cindy has a hard time reading the chat on there.
I see the letters. I just have trouble
keeping up to it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Okay.
not the same. So if I'm looking at my phone, that's why.
So Scotty, you were under the weather, I guess.
You're feeling a little better.
Yeah. So with dizziness, is that atmospheric change? Is it the weather that came in that caused that? Because I know that happens to me. Hi, Stacy. Raj, often 300-400 kilometers on my bike for mental peace. Good for you, man.
That is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, I can't imagine.
You know what? It doesn't sound bad. It's just, I don't know. Here, I think I've thought about it a few times. It'd be nice in some ways, but
yeah, here it'd be hard to find that space to travel without being on a really busy road or something.
Is it all on roads, Raj, or do you guys have trails and stuff that you take to do this, or is this your main, like, is this how you get around? And hello to you as well, Alpha Sonic.
From Indonesia, Alpha Sonic is.
Oh, from Indonesia. Excellent. Ivan, I was on your stream. Yes, that's right, Ivan. I do remember that. You finished work, you're relaxing a bit before bed, stumbled across the stream, listened for a couple minutes. We do appreciate that. We do. Yeah. And we love the fact that you came back to see us again. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Highways, Raj.
Highways. Wow.
Now, for us, that would be quite dangerous.
Well, I have a feeling it probably isn't the safest in India either. I don't know about where you live, Raj, but I know some of the videos I've seen, I don't think I'd even want to try driving there, let alone on a bicycle. But I guess it's what you're used to, right? If you're no fear. No, I cannot speak Indonesian. I have a hard enough time speaking my native tongue. Cindy corrects me all the time. No,
I don't.
Oh, you did earlier.
Well, that wasn't a speaking problem. That was just a word choice. So we've got 7 minutes here.
Yeah, we're gonna go until 6 p.m. guys, and then we're going to shut off our live because there's another channel that popped on earlier. You saw Money Pit Homestead. They will be doing a live on their channel. So if you are interested, check them out. They're over there in Kentucky, in the United States. And right behind that Money Pit Homestead, guys, you'll see Wild Huckleberry, who's also in the chat, and they're down in Arkansas. All of them are getting some taste of winter.
Yep.
Which is, I'm sure they're going to talk about on their lives.
Yeah, we're all getting some version of the same storm.
Yeah, some big storm has gone from all the way to the southern U.S., all the way up into Canada here. So definitely check them out, guys. T-small. At least I think that's, is that a T or an L?
I thought it was an I.
An I.
Ismail.
Ismail. Ismail? Ismail?
Ismail.
Ismail.
Is what I'd guess.
I do apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. I couldn't quite read it from here at first, but welcome in. I do see all your hearts and stuff. That's very nice. Thank you. Yes, Praj, there are a lot of Punjabi people in Canada. Yes, there's a lot. There's a lot of Punjabi. Certain areas they've kind of moved into more than others. What else though? Like I work with Punjabi men, and I also I work with some that are Hindu and some that are Christian. So it seems like it doesn't seem to matter more than, at least in our area, it doesn't seem to be any certain population more than others that I've noticed anyway. Body piercing saved my life.
Well, good day. Our weekend was good. How's
yeah,
yours?
It was okay. I had to work for half of it outside of home. But I did get one day off, which, you know what, I almost hate to say it because I am working midnights right now. I would almost rather that weekend in the middle, I would almost rather just work the Saturday and Sunday, because it's so hard to switch your body over for one day and then try to get back into being able to stay up all night again.
Slept last night and then tried to get a couple more hours during the day to not sleep tonight.
Elvis Sonic, I want to have a friend. Well, friends can be good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be a friend. You'll have friends.
Oh, the Wild Huckleberry has posted Money Pit Homestead's live link, guys, if you're interested.
Yeah,
Don't forget,
Robbie.
They'll be on there in 4 minutes. And you want to check that out if you got time. And
oh, thank you, Bear. Thanks for watching the video.
Yeah, you know what? I keep telling Cindy she needs to do more videos, because she doesn't like doing videos. She doesn't like doing the YouTube stuff. I won't lie, and I think she won't lie about that either. But her videos do well. She does good videos. People seem to comment. Half the time she gets more views than I do.
The thing is, there never seems to be enough hours, and filming the things I do takes extra time. So sometimes I just want to get the work done.
Body piercings. How long have we been here, Cindy? 11, 12 years?
12 years. Yeah, just about 12.
Yeah, so it's going on quite a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any last minute thoughts?
Last minute thoughts. Well, I hope everyone has a great week.
Yeah, I hope everybody stays safe and your power stays on.
Warm.
Some places you guys are already warm, but
yeah, hope it doesn't get too warm.
yeah.
But for us in the storm, I hope everyone, rides out the storm well.
Very consuming. You're very right. But YouTube isn't easy, right? I mean, it's easy to jump on and do a live. I love doing the lives because I love chatting. I love chatting with people.
And you don't have to move the camera and angles and this
true,
and that and editing.
especially this time of year. But
yeah.
Well,
thank you.
We appreciate that, Praj.
Yeah.
And again, I want to say a special thank you to you. Put you on, kind of put the spotlight back on you tonight. You are our very first channel member, and
that's exciting and
very
awesome.
exciting
Thank
for
you.
us. We do appreciate that. Body piercing saved my life. It's stinking hot where I am and regular power outages. Oh. Okay, now I have to ask, where are you at?
Yeah, that's like the opposite end. I guess if the power goes out when it's hot, that's not good either.
Guys, we'll be taking a break. Have a pleasant, enjoyable stream. Thank you,
Thank
Ivan.
you.
We actually have to get off in less than 2 minutes because I don't want to get in the way of the next channel.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Have a
thank
wonderful
you.
week as well. Yeah, we have just 1 minute left. So
Yeah, 1 minute, guys.
Got to wrap it up.
But we do hope that everybody stays safe. Praj, you'll have to keep us updated on your progress there.
Yeah.
And we do appreciate seeing a lot of the same names, and it's a lot of new names. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys, before you leave.
Yeah, and please come back next week when we should be at our 4 p.m. Eastern time slot.
And Dark Horse, hello. We're just leaving, but we do appreciate that you dropped in to see us. Maybe you've been here for a while, I don't know. But Ivan, thank you.
Thanks,
And
Robbie.
Australia. Oh, Australia sounds nice.
Mm-hmm. Dark Horse, our channel is about homesteading. We homestead on less than an acre.
Okay, guys, we have to run so the next channel can start. They're already started, trust me. But get over there and see Money Pin Homestead, guys. Thank you. We'll see you next week, but we'll be on hopefully an hour earlier, okay? So drop back in to see us.
Bye,
Have
guys.
a blessed week, guys.
Thank you.